The watch I have here today is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Duoface with small seconds, and this is the medium size. Duoface means exactly what it says. It has a dial on each side of the reversible case. In this case, it has the home time or local time on the front and a silver dial with guilloche finishing. You turn it around and there you see the black dial showing the travel time, and it also says travel time. Now here comes the funny part. Let's say we are in the Netherlands, where we are, and it's 10:10, which it is on the watch. Now if I travel to New York, it's 6 hours earlier. So I go to New York, switch the dial to the black face, because it says travel time, and here I see it's 4:10 in the morning, because the 24 or the day and night indicator says it's in the morning, it's AM. The weird thing is, if I am in New York, I don't need to know if it's day or night over there, because I can see whether it is day or night. Now, the explanation from Jaeger-LeCoultre, because we asked this, is that no, this watch is meant if you're in the Netherlands and you want to give someone a call, for example, in New York, you don't want to disturb him at weird times, you just have a look whether it's an appropriate time to give him or her a phone call. And with the day and night indicator, you can see whether it's in the morning or in the evening. But if that's the case, then that should not be travel time indicated on the dial at 6 o'clock. Anyway, that's all details. Funny thing is, in the past, the Reverso Duoface with a travel time function showed the day and night at home on the dial of the local time. So that made more sense as a travel GMT watch. Anyway, all these things aside, it's a beautiful watch. This Reverso is a medium size, so it is, let me have a look, 42.9 millimeters in length and 25.5 in width, and a height of a very modest 10.31 millimeter. And talking about 1931 was the first year that the Reverso was introduced. And actually it was based on a demand from British officers in India. They were stationed in India, and in their downtime they played polo. And in order not to ruin their watches by the clubs or sticks, I don't know what it's called in polo, they asked a local watch dealer to help them with a watch that could resist the abuse during a game of polo. This watch dealer reached out to LeCoultre in Switzerland, and together with Jaeger, they created those first Reverso watches in 1931. And there are several watches from the 30s and 40s that can be found. And then there's a long time of nothing. There are a few in the 50s, but you won't find Reversos from the 60s and 70s. It was only reintroduced in the 80s. So when Jaeger-LeCoultre celebrated their 80 years of Reverso in 2011, I think they skipped a few decades. But that all aside, the watch is indeed from 1931. And there was also a period that these watches were not produced. But the Reverso is back. I think it's the most recognizable watch of Jaeger-LeCoultre, or Jaeger-LeCoultre as they say in Germany. And besides that, I also believe that it's one of the most, I think, recognizable rectangular watches together with the Cartier tank. The interesting thing I find about the Reverso is that it also has a rectangular movement. You don't see the movement, but inside is caliber 854A with a power reserve of 42 hours and a ticking speed of 21,600 vibrations or beats per hour. What I love about this is that it has a rectangular movement, because often a movement is round. But Jaeger-LeCoultre is one of the brands, and perhaps the brand, with the highest number of in-house developed movements. So almost for every reference they have their own movement. And in this case, for a rectangular watch, they have a rectangular movement. Beautifully finished, all to the standards of Jaeger-LeCoultre, which is a proper manufacturer in Le Sentier in Switzerland, in the Vallée du Joux. The Reverso comes in many different, not shapes, there's only one shape, Although in the past there was a Squadra, a Reverso Squadra, which was a more of a square, as the name suggests, Reverso, but that has been discontinued a while ago. So the shape is always the same, rectangular shape, but they come in different sizes, from very small to the larger ones. And this is the medium-sized Reverso. There are many different complications as well for the Reverso, even like high complications. But I think the most common ones are the one with the Duoface, where you have either 2 time zones. You also will find it with calendars and moon phases and so on. Beautiful watch, very delicate, I would say. Water resistant is like 30 meters, so I'm not sure. You can probably swim with it. I don't recommend it. It comes with a normal leather strap. In this case, my colleague put on this different strap, also from Jaeger-LeCoultre, that has a more like a fabric finish with leather pads here, and it comes on a folding clasp. The retail price of this watch is 11,700 euros, including VAT. Let me know what you think about the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. Do you think it's nicer or less nice than a Cartier Tank, for example? And would it be something that you would like to own? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.